And we are live. Greetings and salutations, Focus Up family. Welcome to the June 1, 2024 installment of the Focus Up Show. We thank you for tuning in with us live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on YouTube and various other platforms, or catching up with us on replay. And we ask that you click that like, that share, that subscribe, that bell, and actually share to support to maintain your weekly Focus Up fix. I am Mr. Nice Guy, nice as in the word saint spelled backwards, and my co-host today are Brother Walk, host of Sex Talk with Walk, Thursday at 9 p.m., and Mr. Floyd X. Now we're down some people, First Lady J, she's dealing with some things, so she's gonna be in the chat, and El Poo, he's got his stuff that he has to do once a month, so that's why we're not gonna have a spin that back. Brother Charles X, we're missing him, so we're not even going to be able to have a mutant politics. So I'm going to be freestyling something. It's going to be Undaunted with Mr. Nice Guy after the show at 10:30 a.m. So what's going on with you, Brother Walt?
I'm chilling, my brother. Just, enjoying this Saturday. Yeah, I'm mashed up, got a few things going on. Because when we start talking about Trump, you're going to see why I'm mashed up.
Ouch.
Leave it there.
Mr. Floyd X, what's going on with you, brother?
Nothing much, man. Just chilling, ready to go live and get the show going and speak on what we speaking on. Shout out to the First Lady and Mr. El Poo and Brother Charles X.
That's what's up. Let's get to the get. What we got up in the news first, Mr. Walk.
Oh, I forgot. I'm doing the news today. Yes,
hey, you know what? Before you do that, let's do
vacation.
let's speak on Michelle Obama's mother. You got the graphic for that?
Yes.
And me pulling up this other thing just messed it all up. Sorry about that.
Rest in peace to Marianne Robinson, the mother of Michelle Obama. It was reported that she passed away on Friday. So rest in peace.
Yeah, she lived with them at the White House.
That's huge.
Go ahead, Walk. What were you saying?
That's huge. Yeah. I mean, that's huge. Like I didn't even hear about this on the news or nothing. I was all on the news all this morning. But yeah, sincere condolences. She's a mother, a grandmother, and all around beautiful person. I never heard nothing bad about her whatsoever. So rest in peace to Michelle Obama's mother. Like y'all got her picture up there? I'm doing all kind of stuff right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was up there. Hell, let me pull it up again.
Yeah, so we're missing our El Poo, our other producer. So we normally have our two producers like Dougie Fresh with his two DJs, but we'll push through.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who she said? She was 86 or 87?
86.
86.
Our condolences.
She was an octogenarian.
And you can tell a tree by its fruit. So, looking at her fruit, she must have been a pretty awesome mama.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, we got in other news today. So we got rapper Nicki Minaj apologized to fans outside her hotel in Manchester early Sunday morning for posting a UK show after she stopped she was stopped by Dutch authorities. She got arrested for, I guess they said she was transported. But, when you're in them different countries, all kind of different, you might have a little empty cartridge of marijuana or something, and that's drugs. Like I mean, I don't see how people even attempt to even bring anything. So we don't really have the actual what she was actually arrested for. They just said it was drugs. Y'all guys got that?
I watched a video clip of her talking to the I guess it was a police officer or whatever, and that was it was some issue with her luggage and her entourage that they found it in the luggage, And then she asked, "Where's my luggage?" And they already brought it in, so it was already in before she even got in. Because then they wanted to check her purse or her personal luggage that she had on her to see if she had more, because they believe she must have had more. If we found it there, it might be there. So it was a back and forth. She was being respectful as possible, but I don't know. Those other country laws are different, so I don't know what is what.
To my recollection, she had some pre-rolls on her. So this is the type of stuff that you got to make sure when you go into a country. That reminds me of that Saturday Night skit when they were talking about Michael Vick's, bringing a container that's, basically to hide something, but he's, it was an obvious thing to hide something. It's like, look, the bottom line is, if you know that you're going from someplace to your home, you don't need to bring weed to your home. You should already have weed at your home. So just get your weed at those places. Don't transport it.
So you saying it was hers, or was it from somebody from her entourage?
I believe it was hers. But that's why they connected it to her. But they were pre-rolls. So which is completely legal out here in Los Angeles. But
do we got any pictures of Nicki Minaj? That's the way you gotta determine if she was guilty or not. She didn't do it. Now she did not do it. Nicki Minaj is not guilty.
Yeah, salute to that.
Let's move on. Yes. And then we have Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Monday an airstrike that killed dozens of people at a camp for displaced Palestinians in Rafah, Gaza, was a tragic error. So basically, killed about 1 million people, 45 people, and said, oops, it's a genocide going on over there. That's in my opinion. It's a genocide.
So what they say happened is that they hit a military target, or were hitting a military target, but somehow it triggered some type of gas thing nearby, which ended up, causing 200 people to get injured, 45 people to be killed, that were supposed to be in a free zone, a safe haven type situation, pure civilian refugees type of thing. So, this is Biden telling you, don't go to Rafah and, do whatever. You already got bad publicity and just, the human outrage, the lives that are being lost. And then on top of this, you do this type of incompetence. It doesn't help your cause at all.
Then President Biden, he gave a speech and a proposal to end the war, or a plan to end the war. And it seemed like it was well received on both sides. So hopefully they will have a ceasefire, and they could end this massacre that the Israeli is doing. I know that they no longer allow Israel to use the bombs that the America supplies. So hopefully this war this murder will end soon.
Genocide, baby. Yeah. All right, let's move on.
We got a comment from Mr. Tony Boyd. I told you when this started, you would witness the extermination of a nation of people.
All right. Well, after a fashion, hopefully this doesn't get too bad.
Finally, me and Tony Boyd agrees. Finally, we agree. Did y'all unblock Tony Boyd? Good.
Block both of them. Block Walk and Tony Boyd.
Good comment, brother Tony. Okay. Other news: a tech company based in Lowdown County, Virginia, has been fined by the Department of Justice after it advertised that it was seeking white candidates for an open job position. Whites only. We back, baby. They back. Yeah.
I mean, bold as hell. I mean, because
before they were. Let me say this. Let me say this. I'm gonna keep it honest. I appreciate this racism. I appreciate in your face. We want somebody white for the job. I appreciate that, but more than all right, everybody come knowing they ain't gonna hire nobody black, and who they know who they're looking for. So at least they was bold enough to say what they wanted and did it without hiding behind, oh, we're here for everybody. This is anyone can get this position. No, they kept it gangster. Whites only. Salute to them.
Yeah, I'd appreciate them knowing better. I remember they were using those codes, all American, to basically secretly can't seek those type of candidates. And now that they're being out in the open, but I just would rather encourage people to do better. You got to know that you can't be doing that out here. But as I recall, wasn't there like some like out of country, some other nation that was really pulling those strings, doing business here, sort of like ignoring how things get down over here, as opposed to maybe how to get down over there. But crazy.
But a lot of companies practice that without saying that. Like, when was the last time you went to a Thai food restaurant and seen a black employee that worked there, or you went to a Mexican eatery and seen a brother in the back cooking? Never. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of companies practice it after they eliminated affirmative action. They just do it now and don't say nothing. So that's why I always say, if I ever start a company, which is part of Focus Up Network, is we only hiring black people here. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Tony Boy said, are any of you really surprised that this is happening in 2024? Hold on, don't say nothing. I got an answer for that. Hell no.
Surprised how blatant it was. Surprised that someone thought they could do that and just not going to be an issue. So, but yeah, not surprised that someone would want that. That's par for the course.
That's right.
What we got up next, Brother Walt? So we doing all these mispronunciations. You want to sit there and show what happened at Thomas Jefferson University?
Yeah, let's do that. Where's I got it? At Thomas Jefferson University. This was crazy.
Hey, man. Los Angeles Unified School District.
Students at Thomas Jefferson University. Listen as the presenter struggles to read some of the names as the graduates went up to accept their diplomas.
Alisuna Cole Bishop. Victoria Lee Zubeth-Ross. Mylena Zobeth Camp. Tamugme
How you mispronounce the name of the name of the university is Thomas Jefferson, and you can't pronounce the term Thomas. It's it's crazy.
Thomas, that's why we call him Mr. Nice Guy. Thomas.
And it's ridiculous. These graduation seasons, they got to get a right announcer because this is a time of the student's life. They're graduating. They want their name presented well, and then you get the worst person up there to say your name, and it's forever ingrained on video. Your whole family see it. Come on, you got to do better.
That's right. Baton Rouge. That's how you say it. But anyway, what we got up next?
All right, let me fix the screen real
quick. Okay. All right. In other news, we got Snoop Dogg wife, Shantae Broadus, is injecting new energy into the LA nightlife scene with the grand opening of a new strip club geared toward the all-time big ballers in the city. It's gonna be lit. My broke ass ain't gonna never go, but it's gonna be lit. Yeah.
Okay, so she's opening a new strip. Salute to the sister. Black business owners. Always support black business. I know we're gonna get into later about the industry and positive or negative, but salute to the sister. She hiring people. There are people who gonna be employed and have jobs and be able to feed their family because of what she's doing. What you gotta say, Mr. Nice Guy?
Now I'm thinking about Hollywood Shuffle. He said hoes gotta eat too. So
damn.
Anyway, okay.
We're respecting that.
Yeah.
Wow. Was not expecting that. Damn.
But wait, check this out. This is, you know what I think happened? Snoop Dogg seen the market. Because Snoop Dogg travels the world. He goes to Atlanta. He goes all over the place. and they have places to go for the big ballers of the city. He said they have places out here in LA, but why not me get that money instead of these white folks and Arabs? Snoop Dogg is smart as hell. He got his wife behind it. She gonna run it. She gonna let her do her thing. And this is where people gonna start coming to come kick it. It's gonna be like the Magic City of LA. It's gonna be on because strip clubs ain't popping that much out here.
Yeah,
Salute to Snoop.
they closed down a lot of them, and a lot of them didn't survive after COVID.
First Kings, Barbary Coast. That was my spots. What happened? I had my when I was my second time get married. I did my bachelor party at the First Kings. They closed it down. It's a travesty.
I live down the street I live right down the street from both of those and Stars. Not that I've been
Right.
I just see you drive by.
We know you be hopping on your bike, sneaking out. Don't want your wife to hear the car, so you jump on your bike.
No, you gotta push the car out the driveway down the street and then turn it off.
All right, what's next up, Walt?
See, this is what happens when we don't have First Lady J on the show.
Okay, Jerry Seinfeld says he misses the hierarchy and dominant masculinity in society. I like a real man. Yeah, I get the toxic masculinity, but still, I like a real man. Pause, Jerry, pause. I feel where he's coming from now. I feel where he's coming from because we in a generation we live in now, like these kids are soft. They got the soft guy movement going on, which I do support. Sort of, I ain't gonna front. I support the soft guy movement, drizzle. But it's a lot of that going on. Skinny jeans, femininity, soft ass guys wearing nail polish. Never look at them ugly ass still. Them man hands right there. Oh, that look bad. Jeez, yeah. We just lost a few watchers. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry.
Dominant
masculinity. Go ahead.
And I hear what he's saying because I mean, when you think about like we grew up on a $6 million Man with Lee Majors, the Fall Guy, the original Fall Guy. These were tough, masculine dudes. You know what I'm saying? And I understand when it gets to a point of toxicity, that's an extreme, and that's it's good that we're at least pulling back a little bit from that, but let's not run away from manly men. Pause.
Hey, I'm all for dominant masculinity myself. I think it's a good thing. I know he's asking for it back because we all seeing it slowly deteriorate, and they try to mislabel it, call it toxic masculinity. I don't even know what that is. I don't believe in no toxic masculinity. If you're an evil person, you're just an evil person. If you're somebody who is a hyper aggressive or does foul shit, you're just a person who does foul shit. It ain't got to be nothing about you being too much of a man, because as men, we constantly are growing and evolving to become better men. So we become stronger men, and it's constant. Some of us think it stops at 20 years old, 30 years old. Nope. You get into your 50s and 60s, you're still evolving, becoming more of a man. Hopefully, you're in the process of more and better, as opposed to less and weaker or of that nature.
Word. So what else we got, Brother Walt?
I think that's it. That's all I got. You know what's next. What's next, baby? What's next?
Uh-oh.
Go ahead. I'll let you kick that one off.
Okay, you want to talk about Mr. Trump? Now, I know that we were having some debates in the past on past shows about whether he would be found guilty or not. And I ain't about to toot my horn. I ain't trying to show my ass. Kind of showing my ass into my horn, but still, I'm just saying that. Look, I don't root for this man to go to jail, and I don't want him to go to jail. But I do believe in justice. I do believe in accountability. I feel like this is kind of a ticky-tack foul, but it's still these technicalities. Technicalities are what brought down Al Capone, and this is a situation for him. I mean, he probably won't do any jail time behind this, as long as he doesn't keep going after the judge and talking about his daughter. But that's on him if he can't figure that out. It's real simple. Don't sit there and crap on the guy that's gonna decide your fate. But some people are oblivious to that. But we'll see how this plays out. I know that white people, I shouldn't say white people, I should say Trump people and Fox News losing their minds. They've been absolutely crazy. They've been calling for violence and calling for, retribution and going on a revenge tour. All of this completely ignoring the fact that this dude literally did pay this female and then snuck the payment so as not to be not to be exposed. And that there's very strict things about your finances and stuff as when you becoming a president or any type of political candidate. And I mean, he violated those things, but like I said, it's kind of
so basically Donald Trump was blackmailed by Stormy Daniels, and she was trying to get money out of him. And to make the story go away, he paid someone to try to make the story go away. And then a crooked lawyer who admitted to stealing from his client.
Michael Cohen.
And then, Michael Cohen. So then, and it was labeled, it was in the books, it was in the records as what was an agreement or something. They labeled it as something. So they did document it. But he was found guilty of what again? You know what I'm saying? Yo, free my nigga Trump, homie. Free my nigga.
So she didn't blackmail him. They proactively, in their catch and kill strategy, say? I said she didn't blackmail him. They bought her story.
Okay.
It's not an issue of what she was doing. He was a function of this might come out. So he aggressively, proactively, through his man, his fixer, did what they do to make stories go away. So it's a little bit of a different situation.
The dude on the Esquire magazine, the guy David Pecker, they have something that's called catch and kill. They catch a story and then they just kill it. So they paid her $130,000 for her story, knowing full well that the only reason they bought it from her is so that she can't tell it and they could use it or they could hide it so Trump could become president. That don't sound like blackmail to me, Mr. Walt.
It sounds like blackmail. She was trying to sell her story. She was trying to discredit this man. He is innocent. He's innocent. It was a bogus trial. That's why I'm saying free my nigga. He went through what a lot of black people do go through. You get railroaded through the system. He got railroaded over a bogus case. And it's been said already. If he was not running for president, this would not even be an issue.
Hey, let me ask you something. Do you think that he had sex with Stormy Daniels?
I know he fucked that stupid bitch.
Okay, so
yeah.
Is
that illegal?
It's not illegal, but it is illegal to pay for it, this story, and then lie about what your money was going to. There's strict rules, just like how you have to report. When you're doing these things.
He said illegal expense. He said it's a legal expense,
which was a lie.
The bookkeeper, she came and testified. She said it was documented, the amount of money. And then
it was a retainer. He said it was a retainer fee, and it wasn't a retainer fee.
It got fucked up with the lawyer who was stealing money, who went to jail.
Hey, he was
the one that fucked it up.
Hey, you're right. What? He was stealing money, but that was his criminal guy. He was doing criminal stuff for him as well, but he was doing his own criminal stuff.
Tony Boy got a news for you. Walk. Stop drinking Trump Kool-Aid.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, you can't. That was warranted. That was good. You can't buy into this thing, Trump, and try to equate him. He going through what black people going through. He's completely different from black people. I hate when people try to put them, he's going through what we going through. Come on, Walk. Don't do that, man. That's a white man doing his white man shit. He's showing you he's the epitome of what white privilege looks like. God damn. He got 34 counts of guilty, and he's still going to run for president. the number they say, the margin of the who gonna vote for only moved like 3 to 5%. They still gonna
7
vote
points.
for him. He's still gonna be the candidate. He's the epitome of white supremacy, white privilege.
Hey, and on that note, tune in at 10:30. We're gonna talk about the hypocrisy for and against Trump. So it's not gonna be a Trump hit piece. I'm gonna address some hypocrisy on both sides of it. But we definitely gonna address that. So tune in, catch it live or on replay.
Cool. All right, we got enough of this Trump. And let me see. What else is there? He was found guilty. He gave a speech. Continue to tell that it's a conspiracy or whatever, however he words it. And the people that want to believe gonna still ride for him. And I mean, I know years down the line, Trump is going to be a piece to examine of how close we became, how close America came to a dictatorship, and how we was right there on the cusp. He was working it, and all it took was 1 or 2 more pieces in the place, and we would have been under a dictatorship right now. That's going to be something in the future. They're going to examine it, and they're going to do the research. They're going to be like, man, we was right there. Somebody going to write a compelling book that's going to hit the New York Times bestseller about it. I know it's coming.
Well, Trump numbers actually, they did drop after the conviction, but his fundraising went up to like 35 million just off of the verdict alone. Like, see what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling is the American people are just not buying this. We know all these cases against him is really because he's the front runner. They know he is going to be that guy. They know he's going to win. Biden don't have no substance. There's no meat and potatoes. Biden ain't like, yeah, I'm going to do this for the country, and then we got this popping over here. I ain't heard nothing yet from Biden. I ain't heard nothing but Trump is bad. Trump is evil. That's all I've been hearing.
You don't think he's convicted just because he committed illegal acts? And as the law, you gotta go after people who violate or break the law. You gotta go after them. So the attorney, the brags, he did what he had to do. Ain't nobody gonna force him.
Floyd X, we can run in a circle with this all day. He put down the illegal expense. He put it down. So whatever money was shelled out, it was documented. Now, the discrepancy came, what was it sent for? Was it a legal expense or was it for Stormy Daniels? We could go through that all day. But what is Biden bringing to the table for the 2024 election? What Biden talking about? What is his agenda? What is Joe Biden's agenda?
Okay, you want to talk about it? Environment? That's
nice
one
thing.
You want to talk
environment?
About?
Nice
What's
guy.
wrong with
You
the
falling
environment?
for it. Nice guy. You falling for it. Stop.
You falling for a walk? Well,
yeah,
I mean,
falling for it.
Well, the thing about it, he says
you talk about is he innocent or guilty, and then what's Biden doing? Come on,
Walk.
You talk about his guilt or innocence.
One thing that kills me about the whole
he got
Trump
found
thing
guilty. Look at this. It's already there.
But
Walk,
check this out.
It's already
how pivotal was Trump winning the election that he did win? How pivotal was it based on Hillary Clinton's email situation and lack of protection of confidential information?
Oh my God!
It was so big.
Wait,
but to do. Go ahead.
All they had to do was say we're launching an investigation against Hillary Clinton. She lost the race.
Yeah,
just that easy.
Yeah, because he that was right after the grab him by the pussy, and he was going down in flames. And then Comey put out that investigation. They were like, but those emails. And my thing is that, and that happened. And yet this dude, they told him like, hey, we need these documents back. Yo, we need these documents back. He's sitting there having people hide stuff and doing all this other stuff. I mean, he's telling you they're my documents. I don't need to give you back. This is, you know what I'm saying? And then he's just having them just laying around in the club. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's different. I mean, but it's not different. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This dude is taking some liberties. And the fact that people are calling them on it, it's not some witch hunt. It's not some witch hunt. It's just like, look, dude, don't get in your own way. Don't be your own worst enemy.
And y'all, and it's a trip because you got to take note. He got at least 2 more trials coming up. In addition to this one he was just found guilty of. He might be president going to court again for these other trials. This is crazy, man.
How convenient. The year he's running for president. So this stuff happened over 4 years ago or 3 years ago. And now, so convenient. The year he's running for president. Where the last 4 years, Joe Biden ain't did shit. Let me get back in disguise. And now he's running and he kicking Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe's ass. And now all this stuff. This year, 2024, the year of the election. And it ain't working. We, the American people, we're smarter than that. We know what's going on. It's just to stop them, slow its momentum. But it ain't working. It's having a reverse effect. Free my nigga Trump.
Hey, Floyd X, you said a brilliant thing a few shows ago. Something to the effect that he's not being prosecuted. It was something to the effect of he's not being politically prosecuted. Yeah,
he's not being persecuted. He's being prosecuted.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's just the reality of it. Again,
that's the reality.
And again, we can talk about his policy. He, he's got grounds to there's sensible policy that he's involved with. But what's not sensible is the circus around all these histrionics, and then him just thinking like, hey, I shouldn't be held accountable for the things that I do. That I know that I'm going off the beaten path. So, anyways, let's not dig too much now. Are we ready for something else, or we want to go to some commercials? What's up?
Real quick, let me say just for the record, that was not an original Black Thought from Floyd X. I got that from a news article. He's not being persecuted; he's being prosecuted because it's those people that look at him as being persecuted. They almost look at him like a Jesus figure, and they'll praise. Oh yeah, the enemy's gonna come out. All the haters, they just hating. The forever Trumpers don't care what Trump has done or will do. Thank you, Tony Boyd.
Wait, but before we go to the commercials, want to give a shout out to our brother, supporter of the show, Bubba. What up, Bubba? He had a little medical, he had a stroke. My brother had a stroke. He's a supporter of the show. I've been knowing him for years. I call him the real life NWA. Yeah, he know why. Yeah. He was NWA. I was like, oh, that's what they rapping about. That's what Ice Cube talking about in that song. But I always tell him that's a joke. But salute to our brother. He's in the hospital right now. Get better, brother. Get better.
Salute.
My fellow Memphis Tennessean.
Okay. Let's go to our commercials. La Brea Trucking for all your trucking needs. East Coast to West Coast, West Coast to East Coast, North to South, South to North. Call the brother if you need something transported. He'll get it delivered to you. Y'all saw the number at the end of the commercial.
Go get you some of that black honey. That's gobealive.org. You can get it online or you can get it locally at a few special places.
One of the places is, where's it at? The Petty Vice, located in Venice, California. And then you can get it from the Afro City Marketplace, located in the Crenshaw Mall. And everybody, y'all all go to Crenshaw. Everybody, y'all visit LA. First thing y'all want to see is Crenshaw Boulevard. So you go to the Crenshaw Mall, which is off of Crenshaw Boulevard, and stop and get you some.
That black honey. Go get some of that black honey.
Hey, stay on Crenshaw Boulevard. Don't go on them side streets. What's up? Grandpa. Whitehurst. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Is it 55th Street and 60th Street off of Crenshaw?
Yep.
All right.
West Boulevard. Don't do it. Stay your ass on Crenshaw.
right. We got Spin That Back. You know, the infamous El Poo is the host. There's one Saturday out of the month that we're not going to be on, and which is going to be this Saturday. But you know, old school hip hop. We cover the recorded area that we refer to, the early recorded area. That's from 1979 to 1999. Old school hip hop.
You learn a lot watching that show. You'll hear stories that you probably missed or never heard. You'll learn a lot watching that show. Shout out to Spin That Back.
So, and we gotta watch that. We gotta talk about that movie, Microphone Check. I ain't seen it yet, but I'm hearing a lot of things about that with Tariq Nasheed. That movie. A lot of stuff is being debunked, and it's a lot of pushback, but ain't nobody stepping forward and really challenging this brother on that. Yo, Microphone Check is out there too. Yeah, we got to Spin That Back show though. That's really what we don't know. Damn.
Real
What y'all
quick.
think?
Yeah, I mean, once we see it, watch the movie, we can speak on it. Tony Boy said, I thought malls were no more in existence. I don't know where you been at.
He lives in American Canyon. American Canyon. Yeah, you don't leave the house. You go home and work. I know you, Tony.
Man.
Shout out to Big Cuz.
Because what we got up here next? I want to promote. Oh, here we go. If you are in the Sacramento area, check out the Score Bar and Lounge. They have Sunday brunch, special soul food menu every Sunday at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Check them out. The address is 7123 Franklin Boulevard. And that's right off of Florin Road. And they got Wings Wednesday. I think they give $1 wing. Yeah, $1 wing all night. Happy hours from 4 to 7 p.m. Check them out. And then,
you gotta send me that right there. I want to put that on my page, man. We gotta. He might be a destination like Snoop Dogg bar about to be the strip club. Like that could be. He can. Hey, you can have a strip club Waffle House, bro, up in Sac. Now let me stop.
That's funny. That's funny. That. What was I going next? I lost where I'm at. This is damn. Let's just go to this one. Focuz Up Show every Saturday, 9 a.m. We've been at this for a minute. We continue to grow, continue to move forward. Support the new black media. That's what we are, the new black media. We're reporting the news to you, getting the information to you. Shout us out. I mean, if you want to support, go to our website, buy you some Focuz Up gear. We got shirts, we got hoodies, we got slides, we got everything else, whatever you get, hats, all that, we got it. Go to our website. We got to start promoting that more. I need to focus on that. But support New Black Media. Focuz Up.
That Focuz Up swag.
That's right.
I want
So,
to give a shout out to my boy. He just got married. This was his bridesmaids. I'm not gonna show him and his wife, but I'm gonna say he the luckiest goddamn bride. I mean, groom or whatever on planet Earth. Salute, my brother. Sorry, I did that.
See, First Lady J, we just don't have no conscience without you on the show.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there talking about hoes need to eat.
all right, so let's,
oh man, we doing too much. Nice guy. See, you gotta let me come with the buffoonery. Now, when you start doing it, you keep me going. Stop, brother. Stop.
That's right. I gotta know my place. My bad.
all right, let's get it. Let's get into these verses. We got a lot of verses been going on this week, so we titled this one the Versus Show. Which one we going to first, Mr. Nice Guy? Who versus who?
Vivica.
You want to talk about Vivica? Let's talk about Vivica. Let's bring up Vivica. Old Vivica versus new Vivica. I prefer to say Vivica then versus Vivica now. But this sister, she said she's ready to find the one, ready to get serious. And my brother Walk, he wants to shoot a shot. What you got to say, brother?
What's up, bro? I know you out there, you lonely. You've been bullshitting around for the last 45 years, whatever, while you were single looking good, and now you up there in age and you looking for a man. I'm your guy. Holla at your boy. I'm not gonna judge you from your past with 56 mile. All them dudes that was taller than me and good, more better looking than me too, and had more money. I'm not gonna judge you. I need help getting my car out the shop too. So look, baby, come holla at your boy. I'm there for you, Phil.
Yeah, I think about
that's my shot.
Yeah, hey,
go ahead.
You know what? And I co-sign for my brother. You know, he's a masculine, real man, and you know he's got a whole lot more to give other than his financial situation. So you guys can complete that piece together and work that out and raise a strong black family. But seriously, I know that we're missing you call the modern day Malcolm X. Kevin Samuels talking about sisters waiting to this point in life to try to figure things out, and it might be too late. Hopefully it's not. I'm gonna root for the sister. I'm always gonna root for a black sister and she's, in my mind, she's a positive black sister. And I wish you wouldn't have done all that stuff to her face, but I understand the pressures being in that industry. But again, she's just gonna be a beautiful black woman to me, and that's how I'm gonna perceive her to be.
All right, Tony Boy asked a question. What Vivica been eating on?
Ouch.
Hey, I don't know. But all I know is this. At one point, I had a lot of respect and appreciation for Vivica Fox. Really, truthfully. And it didn't fall because she got unattractive or did too much to her face. When Kevin Samuels died, she disrespected that man. She disrespected a dead man, and that's what made me look at her differently, and I lost a lot of respect for her. I still hold a modicum of respect for her. I do hold some respect for her. But after that, I was like, I ain't fooling with her. She was the biggest representation of everything he was talking about. You get old, you almost 60 years old, talking about you ready to find the right man and settle down. You should have done that when you was young and beautiful. I know you was married one time to, I think his name was 6'9" or 6'8", a big, tall
6'8",
rapper brother,
yep.
6'8". He was on the Dr. Dre, the Chronic 2000 album. She should stay married to him. But you went and told the story how you was just taking care of a broke guy or something like that. Come on, he was chasing his dream. What I'm saying,
he
go ahead, Walt.
He didn't have any talent. He didn't have any talent. All he had was he was 6'8", and he was a good looking brother. And you know what I'm saying? He took my woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back trying to get back with her. But listen, but that's what happened. That's what's going on with a lot of women today. She is really just the poster
face.
child for this.
Yes.
This is what show that face. Show that face. This is what happens, ladies. Y'all Y'all sitting up here. Oh, that she was looking good. I ain't look at that. Y'all fine as hell. Then get ran through by the drug dealers and the nuttin' ass niggas. Then you get all this shit like, yo, I want to settle down with a good guy. And she's 60. It ain't gonna happen. So holla at me, Vivica.
See, when you say it ain't gonna happen, to me, there's some. I'm not gonna call him a sucker. There's a man. There's a man out there that's willing to take the leftovers.
That to hit. Like, if I was
I mean,
rapper,
they'll marry her. They'll marry her.
I would put Vivica on my resume right now if I was a young rapper. I would put her on my resume. But I'm not going to settle down with you. I'm not going to tour the planet with you and take you on tours and go to Italy with you. No. But I did that already. That's all she going to get. She's not going to get a man who she wants. She got to get a nigga like me. She ain't going to get Jamie Foxx. She ain't getting not even Kevin Hart. You're not getting no short dude. You're not getting nothing you want. She ain't gonna get it. You're not getting any man of stature. You gotta come down to the $50,000 and below level. I'm sorry, but I'm here for you, baby.
And it's like, I try to convey the message to our young women. Listen, if you want to be married and start a family, do it young. I know that people are like, oh, chase your dreams and pursue your career and then settle down later. But a lot of women, listen, you're going to get older. You're going to get out of shape faster, especially if you wasn't an athlete in high school. You're going to get out of shape early. Because you look at a lot of these young people, they get out of shape early. And you got to tie you somebody down. I'm not tie you down, but find somebody who's going to appreciate you early. Have your family.
Get his ass.
Have your family. Get it there. A lot of women, I'm saying this respectfully, y'all don't hold well to your 30s and 40s. It takes a lot of work. And again, especially if you wasn't an athlete in high school, you don't hold well. And men, we just judge off the looks. We just look at a woman, oh, she's pretty, she ugly. And we just keep it moving. We look at you, we assess what we want you for, and we have a plan. Steve Harvey said it best. Every man got a plan for the woman he wants. Every man. It's no BS. You look at it, oh yeah, I'm just gonna use her she's gonna pay my rent while I get back on my feet. And then when I get on my feet, I'm bouncing. Or oh man, I want to marry her. I want her to be the mother of my children.
Don't expose the game, bro.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's be truthful to these women. Let's be truthful. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Nice Guy Walk. Come on.
I'm running.
Look, I mean, she's 6 years old. There's gonna be other 60-year-old men that might line up with her. I mean, it could be a 65-year-old. I understand that when we get older, a lot of older guys go for younger women, but I mean, it's not outside of the realm of possibility. So, I agree. You need to be looking for the person and working that stuff earlier, especially when you got your best resources, your best sell. But I don't want to reduce it to how a person looks. I mean, it's just, to me, human beings got to be better than that.
Tony Boy said
I don't think it.
Real quick, Walt. He said, man, he mean men are naturally visual. It's correct. Oh, I froze.
I don't think it's necessarily about money. Yeah, I'm joking and clowning, because I'm broke as hell, and she would be a good asset to me. But what I'm saying is, we all look back on our history. It's been a lot of women I've been with where I was like, damn, I fucked that off. You know what I'm saying? That was a good woman. I messed up on her. That. She is doing the same reflection in her life. That's why she was so thirsty on that show talking about like, yeah, I'm 60 looking for love. Because she know her track record with all the guys she been through and been with and stuff like that. And she like, I probably could have made something work with him, but I was still stuck on some other shit thinking that I'll get this guy over here or this. It's all coming to roost with her right now. That's really what's going on right now with Vivica Fox. It's not about, because everybody knows she got money. She got a lot of money, yeah. But guys who she want ain't looking at her thinking like, oh, Vivica is a millionaire. No, they like, I'm a millionaire too. But I want that Miss Miami. You know what I'm saying? Puff about to go to jail. I'm going to holler at Miss Miami. You know what I mean? That's what's going on. That's just the sad truth.
So I mean, listen, ladies, get it while you're young. If you want to start a family, and because Vivica Fox, she don't have no children. I remember I seen a show where she was crying because her friend wouldn't let her see her goddaughter or godson anymore. And I'm sitting here like, you're crying over a godchild, but it's because she don't have no children of her own. Right. I mean, it's a natural woman. If you want to have children, have them while you're young and healthy, and you can still pursue your career. I've seen women do it. They graduate college, get married, have children, stay home for them first few years, and then go to work and make more money. I witnessed it in my own eyes. They make more money than I will make after the having to raise the children. It's not the urgency, is it to run out there and chase after $1 and go work for somebody? That's not the goal.
And you see what has happened. This is messed up, but it's actual facts. Women have looked at Vivica and did it. Look at Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. They like, I don't want to end up like Vivica. Like, because they was in the peak of their careers. They like, wait, let me stop and have some babies and get that out the way before I become Beyonce. So people have learned from her. So it's sad, Vivica. It's sad that you reduced to having to date me. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
All right, quit stomping this sister out. You know, the bottom line is we do encourage you to figure out things early. You know, but you know, it's not over. Your tale isn't finished. So you know, I'm rooting for you, sister. What we got up next?
Okay, wait, hold on. I need that fade, nice guy. We ain't had a fade in a minute. What you mean it ain't over? It ain't over as far as what?
She's not done, man. There's still single people out there that will look at her and still see someone that they can possibly have whatever the rest that they can have for the rest of their life. Old people, you know, do get married. You know, people do find love late in life. You know, she's not going to get what she wants maybe, or what she's looking for. I shouldn't say, I won't say she won't get what she wants.
Goddamn right.
She's not going to get what she's necessarily looking for, but I'm saying that there might still be something out there for her to have something.
Wait, watch this. This is where I'm going to KO your butt. It happened with Halle Berry. It happened with Elizabeth Taylor. You remember she died with that broke ass thing. See, there, Elizabeth Taylor. Remember the brother who was there.
So what you're saying is she has somebody though.
Yeah, and I'm that one for Vivica. Well, she's gonna end up with me.
That's my point.
You feel me?
My point is that, and I'm rooting for you, brother. And I'm saying that my point is she can have somebody. Somebody is going to rock with Vivica. That's all I'm saying. And she seems like she has a very decent personality, as far as I can tell.
Man, you don't know what's going on behind them doors, bro.
I don't.
This is the Halle Berry. It's the same Halle Berry effect. It's Halle Berry all over again. But at least Halle Berry was smart enough. She said, "Let me have a few kids before I get to where Vivica at right now."
Halle Berry seems like she's in a really good relationship with an older cat. She's sitting there posting fine-ass naked videos on balconies and stuff like that. Halle Berry is living her best life. Salute to that sister. So
you thought that was fine? You thought that was fine?
I thought she looked amazing. I thought she did, absolutely.
What age?
You need to recalibrate your concept of beauty. We'll talk about this on another show.
This is what her ass look like.
Let's talk.
That's what Halle Berry ass looked like.
She looked beautiful. She looked beautiful. Let's talk about let's talk about Cardi B versus Candice Owens.
All right, okay, Cardi B versus Candice Owens. What we got? Speak on it, nice guy.
Okay, so Candice Owens was taking the position that we need to ban porn, just period in general. She says that porn is something that creates weak men and that it's not healthy. And Cardi B countered saying that, you know, porn can teach men some things that they need to learn about pleasing a woman, or that, you know, find it entertaining, or she's just like, it's grown people, it should be okay, even though she said she only does it like maybe 6 times a year. But I mean, I've heard those arguments. I've heard about arguments of how people go down that foxhole, that rabbit hole. And it reminds me of, you ever see that movie 8mm with Nicolas Cage? And the dude is like, oh, yeah, and he's like at that adult store, and he goes, "Look, I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm gonna show you some things, But once you see these things, there's no going back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that, when you talk about porn industry, they've got all these crazy fetish things. And some of the stuff may not be healthy. If anything that makes it difficult for you to interact with your spouse or your significant other, then I would say it's counterproductive. And then on the flip side of that, you also talk about the industry. I saw a movie, I don't remember what it was called, but they were like flying in women from a different country, sticking them in a house, and then contracting them out to these sort of like porn production companies. And to me, it was ugly. It was ugly.
Now, when they say porn, like it affects the family, I don't watch porn. I'm not big on porn. I was exposed to porn at the rightful age. I think I was 14 when I first was exposed to pornography. Never been my thing. But I don't think it negatively affects the family or a man. I think that people that enjoy it. People that don't. And it doesn't affect the family. I don't see it affecting the family. Is there proof of this, that it affects the family?
That's what I'm feeling like. And why is she just coming out of nowhere like, yeah, porn is bad, don't do it? And like, what is that about? And you Candice Owens, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to go, you don't have to look at it. Your children don't have to be subjected to it. I don't think that it's making a dent either way. You can go on your phone. Kids is in junior high, like, yeah, check this out. Remember, we was looking at Sears catalogs. Come on now. They got everything already.
Those newspapers that was on there, the LA Star or whatever.
The bras. Right? JC Penney. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it's like
JC Penney magazine, the bikini, the underwear section. I used to like
and bra section. Like
I used to like those.
In black, exactly. See how I made you smile? Did it make you smile?
If you can transfer that energy to your other, then it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But if it takes away from that energy, then it's bad.
No, what if you don't have an other? They have these things, what they call introverts. It's some people who, that's not doing nothing. So who is Candice Owens to even talk something like, oh, we should ban it?
This is why Candice Owens is talking about it. Yeah. She want black people to forget that she did a whole documentary against George Floyd and tried to take that other side and ride that white train. And when they kicked her black ass off that white train, she's trying to rebrand herself, going on the Breakfast Club, talking, acting like she's normal and all calm and respectful and don't know shit about black culture. And even me, I'm an atheist. But they say when they say that Jesus, how's it go that Jesus saying? But I know it.
Jesus take the wheel.
No, it says Jesus something on time. I forgot it. It flew past my head.
He never come when you call, but he always on time.
Yep. Jesus, and
like
it's
Jesus.
a saying, yeah. But she failed the test miserably, and I know it was not mediocre. It was something low level or whatever. But Candice Owens is a traitor to black people, and she's trying to find her way to get in good grace because they kicked her off the white train. That's the point I'm trying to get across. Don't be fooled by that woman. Don't be fooled by that trash woman. She's pretty. She is. She's conservative. She is what most black men look for in a woman who wears their natural hair, don't wear the big old eyelashes, and don't have the fake enhanced. She does represent that, respectfully. But Candice Owens, as an individual, is trash. Trash.
And she married a white man. That's why she trash too.
Don't fall for the bull. Don't fall and think that she is a friend of black folks. She's not.
Yeah,
that's all I want to say.
I definitely would call her a friend of black folks.
Yeah. All right, let's get to this last verses, man. Lizzo versus South Park. The link is in the comment. It's the first comment on the Facebook and on YouTube. The link to see the video where they do some display. You got any information on the nice guy?
Yes, that basically South Park has a movie on Paramount Plus. they release movies every now and then. I believe the series is still going on as well. But the whole theme of that show was that a lot of people were taking Ozempic. And Ozempic is something that, was too expensive for just the regular people to get. So that, the alternative was a real cheaper drug that they were trying to sell, and they were calling it Lizzo. And it's basically just, accepting what you are and not giving it up. And she saw it, and her reaction is like, mother effer these bugs. But she's like, you know what? I am that bee. I got people to accept body positivity and and not giving an F. So she had a very good response. I mean, and she's looking pretty good in that picture right there. So
I mean, it's all just promo. She took her pants down and played a flute on stage before. You know she don't give a fuck. She don't. She's really just a clown, and she get paid off it, and she get more publicity even just off of this topic right here. She had that fake outrage, like when she watched the video, like, oh my God, she don't care. Yeah, she don't give a damn.
All right, the last thing I want to say about it is I understand body positivity, but Lizzo is somebody who can be an example to women, because it's not just about thinking somebody overweight is unattractive. It's a health issue. She could be an example and show, okay, I was this big when I came into the music industry, and she could get that discipline about herself, lose the weight, get in shape, and say, look, young ladies, you can do it too. You can get your discipline up and lose that weight. That's all I want to say about it. Now, Mr. Tony Boyd, it's not too nice what he says, but I'm gonna put it up here. He says, "She riding the I'm fat train."
You just laughing.
That's cold.
Just giggling.
That's cold. But on that note, I'm gonna say this one more thing.
We're not going nowhere. Not going.
This fucking nice guy. I'm gonna disable that shit for his ass.